Definitely not the starters. You're on the End of the Bench podcast from 100.7 The Score.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Welcome in. It's the End of the Bench. I'm Rob Breaux alongside David Collier, Lucas White. If you want to call in today, you are always welcome to do so. You can find us at the First Unit Image Studio, calling in on the Visual Edge IT hotline, 806-771-0973. You can also hit us up on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. As you do so well, you know where to find it, but if you don't, it's there on the website, TSportsNetwork.com. They're on the apps, brought to you by Happy State Bank. You can also find us on Fox 34 News Now and see David Collier's handsome face, or YouTube, youtube.com/TSportsNetwork, where you can also find Ask Level, the podcast, and Red Raider Recon, the podcast, and Talking Baseball, the podcast, and show clips and power rankings and all that. David, how you doing?
Good. Is it Thursday?
It's Thursday.
Wow, that's weird.
It's back to back.
Is Craig supposed to be here? Why am I here?
Yeah. You just never left.
I did.
I've been here for 24 full hours.
Yep, working on everything except for a radio show, but this is my 3-hour break.
Lucas, how are you?
Doing well. Yeah, it's Thursday, and today and tomorrow I have a lot of things to do because our store is opening up on Saturday. So Saturday at 10 a.m. we'll be opening up for the season, so I'm very excited. Got a good team assembled this year, and we're ready to hit the ground running.
The seasonal sausage about to be open for everyone.
We already have something on the chat.
Well,
okay.
This is from BCO. It's all good. We're all good.
Okay.
We have a good time. Bullfighter is very happy that you're here.
I can only imagine.
You just pulled a me there. I don't know if this is some form of ADD or something. Do y'all get this where you just hear something and then you like have a compulsion to sing a lyric you've heard once in your life?
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe 80% of the things I hear in my life, I have songs going on in my head, and it's very hard to concentrate.
There is a commercial that runs on the drive here during the morning drive, and there's one line in it that has nothing. I don't even know. Like right now, I could not tell you what it is, but I sing a song lyric that isn't even the same words, but the way that the person says it.
Yeah, just the inflection of it.
Yeah. It's the same thing, and I do it every single time driving in here.
Just the cadence of it.
When I'm with my wife and we're having a conversation, and I tend to do this a lot more. I don't know why, but every time I say, "Hey now," she always says, "You're a rock star."
Yeah.
Hey now.
Okay. Hey now.
Yeah, that's.
And then
I
she's
almost
like,
said
"You're
it.
an all-star."
Yeah. The location of the store. Now, technically, in some muddy waters here, no free ads. It is. But you could find it if you're like going to Target over there on Milwaukee.
Same spot as last year.
Yeah.
Same spot as last year.
Maybe Lucas could text you where it is. All right, we've got plenty of Texas Tech football to talk about. They're playing UCF, and it's senior night afternoon. And somebody asked yesterday or the day before if it was free dress or you could wear whatever you want to wear. And I said it was free dress because they hadn't said anything yet. Well, now they've said something, and it is all black. An afternoon blackout.
What's the temperature going to be on Saturday?
I don't know. It's going to be 84 today.
Well, I'm.
But even so, even if it's like 90, like November 90 is a little bit different than September 90.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit of a chill in the air, even with the hot sun. So
it was nice this past Saturday. If you were in the shade,
man,
The sun wasn't bad unless you didn't put any sunscreen on.
Yeah, that's one of those days where it's like 78 degrees and you don't really get how sunny it is and you're just burnt.
Yeah.
And then you're like, it was nice today. What's going on?
Yeah, that kind of happened.
High UVs over the weekend. Do we have the 10-day? Did you see
Nope,
it?
it stopped. It did the hour by hour, and it went to 8 a.m. on Saturday, and I just gave up. I was like, it's 50-something at 8 a.m.
Not quite enough. Yeah. Well, that's 50 at 8. I bet it would get up to 80, 85.
That won't be that bad.
No, it'll be nice.
I'll wear a red shirt that day.
And, yeah, I try to not to.
I try not to wear
I try to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Especially you on the field. Try to differentiate a little bit.
Sometimes. If you wear the same colors as people, you...
little maybe inside the lines a little bit.
Maybe.
Like, who is that?
Oh, they trust me.
I've seen that guy before.
Trust me. They know. They're like, trust me. I'm notorious for not going in the wrong places, but maybe skirting the rules a little bit. And by skirting, I mean maybe wearing a photo vest like a skirt.
Yeah. Bullfighter says, I'm not wearing black. I'm burnt from the last game still. Shelley, I apologize. I don't know what was happening there, but seasonal sausage is already a horse name. That's why I said it. One of my favorite horse names that we've come up with. But she also had the worst, not just a nightmare, the worst nightmare of her life last night.
Oh, but there's still more.
And apparently I was there, but I'm just terrorizing her, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
What made it the worst nightmare of your life? The fact that Rob was in it?
I don't think we need to discuss. I think we just leave it there.
We'll just leave it there.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to know why I'm bad at
everything was going great, and then Rob showed up.
Bobby Hot Dog says, I can picture Collier beat bopping along in a Mini Cooper singing Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys. Maybe Banana as a minion?
No, I
know what you were doing.
Yeah.
And then I added on.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Minions?
No, I haven't. No, I have not.
Oh, they sing Barbara Ann, but they
really?
just say banana, banana.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Sorry.
But they sing it like Minions.
Yes.
I don't want to do the Minion voice, though.
I'm not going to.
If Lucas... No, I'm just kidding. He's already beaten us. I don't want to do anything else with that. I was going to say we could paint our faces like minions.
I'm not into the face painting like you. I have to go do stuff on camera.
I bought the face paint.
You just got leftover.
So
I've got all this leftover face paint, so I'm just going to randomly paint my face every day.
There's like markers. It's like a crayon face paint thing. So there's so much face paint. We haven't even opened like half the colors. We could really get creative. I started listening to Inner Excellence last night.
Were you streaming and playing video games with AJ Brown as well?
No.
Okay.
No, I was focused. I'm going to try to get that out next week.
Look forward to it.
We'll talk about Senior Day. We'll talk about some of these seniors that will be honored. It's going to be a good class. 100.7 The Score is Seat of the Bench.
Playing time is not required. This is the End of the Bench podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back. 100.7 The Score is the End of the Bench. Texas Tech UCF coming up on Saturday. 2:30 kickoff. You can listen to Optimum Game Day Live starting at 7 a.m. with Finkner and Long leading us off. Then we'll take you all the way to 1:30 when Jensen and Harris and Level take over. Kickoff at 2:30, and then afterwards, live at the Overton for the final time this season, we'll be on the Double T 97.3 Coors Light post-game show. Have really, really appreciated not only all the callers, y'all have been great, And I do encourage you to call into the post-game show. It's a fun time. But also just everyone that stops by at the Overton and says you listen or follow along. It's encouraging. It really is. As we have Symphony of Sneezes in here. Both of you at the same time. That was awesome. So time that?
I heard his sneeze and it killed my second one.
It's like when somebody yawns and then you have to yawn.
That's never happened with sneezes.
You're having sympathetic sneezes there. In the game, before the game, you'll have the senior night, senior day, and lots of seniors on this team. Some new guys that are just going to have one final year. Lee Hunter earlier this week said he wished he'd been here, originally and spent more time at Texas Tech because he loved it. He loved the city. He loved the school. But he just gets the one season. I'm going to read the seniors.
Yes, please.
Not all of these guys are stars or even playing, but a lot of them, if not all of them, make major impacts on this team in practice or otherwise. So I'll just read them all. Vinny Scurry, Dante Balfour, Skylar Gill-Howard. Now, he'll walk on senior day, I'm sure. Or scoot.
Roll. Yeah.
Yeah. But in the Monday presser, Joey seemed fairly confident that he was going to come back.
Well, Joey seemed very confident that the 5-for-5 thing's going to pass.
It's not a medical red shirt.
Yeah.
He just thinks that if you only played 4 years, you'll get another year.
I think and
there's an injunction that's being talked about to pass in the middle of December.
Yeah,
I think.
But I thought within the last week, basically, people that would be involved in that said it's not happening. But Joey still thinks it's going to happen.
Joey thinks it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, I think they'll push to make it happen. And I don't know. I don't know if they'll make a push to make it happen for Skylar and some others on this roster, or otherwise. We'll see.
Yeah,
but he's going to be one of those guys who probably scoots anyways.
He'll do. Yeah, go ahead.
Lee Hunter, Amarian Banks, Duda, Jacob Rodriguez. He's been pretty important.
He's walked before as well.
Gage Elder, Hunter Zambrano. He was another name that was in the 5-for-5 conversation.
Yeah.
Will Jados, Romello Height, Charles Esters III, Terrell Tillman, David Bailey.
Pretty decent.
Jack Burgess. Was he another one that he mentioned? He said something like it'd be nice to get a punter and a whatever back.
Yeah.
Baron Morton. Mitch Griffiths. There was also conversations that Mitch Griffiths was going to have another year here.
Yeah, that as well.
That was earlier in the season.
That must be another. I don't see how he could, but who knows?
AJ McCarty, who is in year 2 of playing, transfer from Baylor. And he might be a trivia question in 10 years. Who was the last player who had to sit out because of a transfer?
Yeah,
because I don't know that anyone else is going to have to. Cole Wisniewski, Chief Collins.
Cole Wisniewski, by the way, was asked if he had any more eligibility, and he's like, "No, He's like, this will be my third senior day, so I'm not going to."
He's ready. Some of these guys are ready. Some of these guys probably want to play forever, but
yeah.
Chief Collins, Luke Dillingham, John Carlos Miller. I don't know that there's another guy who outwardly loves Texas Tech as much as John Carlos Miller on this team, and his family.
And his family, yeah.
I mean, that is they really found a home here. Now they fly back and forth from North Carolina. And his mom has some wrong opinions about barbecue, but
well, she's from North Carolina.
I know. She flew home, I guess, and was like, finally we get some good barbecue.
Finally, we get some vinegar.
It's like, oh, okay, that's a little much there.
Apparently, I guess Dad got really excited with the win and the fact that people were allowed to run onto the field, even though the family members get to run onto the field, and had a spill.
Uh-oh.
He's apparently, because somebody asked him, "Will your dad show up on the injury report on Wednesday?" He goes, "He might." And they were like, "Did he really get hurt?" He's like, "No, he's fine."
Questionable to return.
Yeah.
What's his name? Noliter?
Yeah.
Reggie Virgil. Which, he's another guy that probably should get more time. Just based on his career.
Yeah, I think he has one. Is he one of the junior college? Did he have junior college to start?
No, but he was at Miami of Ohio and, played but didn't play. Like, if you just look at his career.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they only have the Tech stats on the Tech roster, but it's one of those that he came and played for 4 years and could probably be in the conversation for a 5 for 5.
Is that everybody?
No, I clicked off and I'm going to have to click back. All right. Caleb Douglas. Another one that probably has another year but is listed as a senior. Roy Alexander, who's not played since week 3. And that's been a little bit strange. Hayden Wigginton. And that's the senior class.
20 plus.
Pretty good list of seniors there.
Some you wish you had a little bit longer, right?
Oh, yeah. 25 names. You're also just kind of starting to look at the rest of the roster. Like Bryce Pollock. Is he a guy that has performed well enough? If he gets 2 or 3 more interceptions, of course, through the course of the rest of the season, is he a guy that gets a day 2 draft grade?
Yeah.
And takes a chance? Or does he come back?
I think he might, With as many questions he was asked about that in particular at Media Day.
Yeah. Coming in, he was highly thought of.
Yeah.
In NFL draft circles. There's maybe not a lot of other guys, but like Howard Sampson. Does he have the kind of physical stature that an NFL team might jump early at?
Mm-hmm.
The kind of potential that an NFL team might draft? Terrence Carter Jr. I'm always surprised that Coy Aiken is listed as a junior. It feels like he's been here forever.
Yeah, no, he's a guy that seems like he's been here forever. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. I'm kind of surprised that he's just in his junior year.
This is probably not a great question to ask as we go into commercial. How many how many players do you think get drafted this year? I'm trying to find the year with the most. You had 4 in 2009.
We'll do that when we come back. We'll also do the calendar on the other side. 100.7 The Score. It's the end of the bench.
Definitely not the starters. You're on the End of the Bench podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back. 100.7 The Score. It's the end of the bench. We've got Symphony of Sneeze's horse name on the text line. This texter says, what are Jacob's draft projections? Jacob Rodriguez. I think he'll be an early day 3 guy. I don't think he's a day 3 talent. I think he's a day 2 talent, if not a day 1 talent. But positionally and how he's been looked at athletically and otherwise. Now, I would say NFL GMs and draft guys are not the smartest people all the time. And I think somebody's going to get a real steal on day 3, which would be 4th or higher.
So the Dallas Cowboys are getting him?
Sure. Hey, I've seen a lot of smoke for David Bailey to the Cowboys in round 1 with the Packers pick.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I've also started to see a lot of David Bailey as Micah Parsons light, just as an edge rusher.
Yeah.
And speed and otherwise.
Question for you.
Uh-huh.
If in April, with the first pick in their first pick in the draft, the Cowboys pick David Bailey, and then in the 3rd round they pick Jacob Rodriguez.
I'm back, baby. Back like I never left.
Okay, just so we're clear.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be
awesome.
Yeah. I might go start covering Cowboys games.
No, I would love for Jacob Rodriguez to get what he's maybe due or has earned. Mm-hmm. And I think that'd be a day 2 selection. 2nd or 3rd round.
Yeah.
But it just feels like right now, even with the Heisman hype, even if he's a New York finalist, even if he wins the Butkus, it just feels like he's an early day 3 guy.
Yes. No, I agree.
But I would love to be wrong on that. Love to be wrong on that. You know, Jordan Brooks was a first-round pick, and that surprised a lot of people.
A lot of people in Seattle are surprised.
But he has been really good at the NFL level. Underrated. He's the leading tackler in the NFL this year so far.
In most years.
And
when he's
most
healthy.
Years.
He's in the top 5 every year.
So how does that translate with Jacob Rodriguez? I don't know, but he is the best linebacker on one of the best defenses, playing behind one of the best defensive lines. Like, those kind of linebackers get drafted high all the time.
Well, and I think the other part of it is, I was talking to Don about this. I think one of the impressive parts is a lot of people are like, well, he's only doing all of this stuff because he's behind that defensive line that they paid for. I was like, oh, go back and look at last year's stats.
He did last year, too.
So he's done it both ways. So I think that has to bode well for him whenever they're looking at him in the NFL. You hope so, anyway.
And then other guys that could get drafted, you know what, we'll save this to get a little further into it, because I do think that it is officially mock draft season. But I think you could set some Texas Tech records, just of all the records you're trying to set in the last couple of years, this year especially. But Joey has, like, first-time winning record in the round-robin era in the Big 12, first back-to-back since whenever, first three-peat since whenever in Big 12 winnings. Now he's done it 4 years in a row. I would venture to guess he's got the best Big 12 winning percentage of any active Big 12 coach.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, who else?
Since Gundy's been fired.
Yeah. Hence the active.
Yeah.
Always the qualifiers.
Let's do some calendar checking.
Your daily look at what's happening in the world of sports, birthdays, and holidays. Let's check the calendar.
It's National Dream Destination Day. You know where my dream destination is?
I know where mine is.
Jones Stadium at 2:30 on Saturday. National Hug a Musician Day.
Is Clint here? Give him a hug whenever we see him.
It's Sadie Hawkins Day. It's earlier it was Metal Day, now it's Symphonic Metal Day. Is that like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? What is symphonic metal? Opera metal, or operatic metal, originated in Scandinavia and the Netherlands. But it doesn't give any...
We'll just have Lucas pull some up and we'll play it coming back at some point today. Maybe that'll be our theme on Monday.
It's also World Kindness Day. At some point we'll do a Christmas Day.
By the way, our theme on Monday was frost. If you haven't figured it out yet. Since we never said what it was. It kind of flopped.
It did a little bit.
Scott Frost.
Scott Frost, yeah.
Can't win them all.
Birthdays?
Scott Frostberg. No.
Shoot.
Gerard Butler. It's his birthday, turning 56 years old. In movies such as Olympus Has Fallen, 300, Den of Thieves, Law Abiding Citizen.
Great movie.
Yes.
With Jamie Foxx.
And then we have...
What was the rom-com he was in? Do you remember that one?
Can't say that I do.
Go ahead.
Steve Zahn, turning 58.
One of the most underrated actors of all time.
Daddy Daycare is one of my favorites that he's in.
That Thing You Do?
Yeah, he's a wonder. He's a known eater.
What was the movie where he's like Steve Irwin? They're doing like a nature show. Wild Wilderness or something? Out in the Wilderness? Wild something? That's a great movie. I haven't seen that in forever.
We have Meta World Peace turning 46. Keeps changing his name, but it is... We know who he is.
Sure.
Lando Norris turning 26. Formula One driver. That's one event I would like to go to at least once, is a F1 race. Just to kind of experience that. That'd be kind of cool. Jimmy Kimmel turning 58 as well. Caleb Presley turning 33. And Michael Brewer also turning 33.
Virginia Tech legend.
One other birthday that I missed, I wasn't here on Tuesday, so I couldn't do it. Happy birthday to my stepdad, who also is a veteran. So, very easy birthday to remember. Always on Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
On this day in 1875, guys, Harvard and Yale played the first college football contest, as it was worded, with uniforms.
Okay.
That's what it said. It was in team uniforms. Well, you can take that.
What were they wearing before?
I don't know. Maybe they're just wearing some shorts and stuff.
Okay.
And just showed up. No numbers or anything. 1976, in an ice storm, Rodney Allison rushed for 2 touchdowns, and Larry Isaac added another in number 5 Texas Tech's 34-7 win over SMU. The win improved the Red Raiders to 8-0 on the season. 2015, number 15 Texas Tech soccer defeats North Texas 1-0 to improve to 4-0 in first-round games of the NCAA championships. Janine Becky scored her 10th career goal in NCAA championship play. And on this day in 2021, Jonathan Garibay hits a 62-yard field goal to lift Texas Tech to a 41-38 win over the Iowa State Cyclones. Entertainment news on this day: 1992, Bram Stoker's Dracula premieres in movie theaters. 1998, Meet Joe Black with Brad Pitt, weird movie. And I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, both premiering on the same day. And in 2009, Fantastic Mr. Fox, right? Is that the George Clooney animated movie?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that premiered on this day in 2009.
Never seen that.
Neither have I. Seems like something that I would watch, though, just because I like George Clooney sarcasm. If you can imagine that.
Did you see him in Brad Pitt's new movie, Wolves?
I have not.
More after this, 100.7 The Score. It's good. It's on Apple TV.
Playing time is not required. This is the End of the Bench podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back, 100.7 The Score. It's the End of the Bench. We're going to make some picks today. Just some housekeeping. Choice Woodman will be here tomorrow on this show, as he is going to ship off for a friendship playoff game with David Collier. So Craig, well, not with David Collier, but you're going to the same place.
Same place. It just takes us longer to get there.
Craig will also be on the show tomorrow. So Choice and Craig and Lucas and a caller will make picks tomorrow. Collier and I will make picks today. Lucas, feel free to make picks today as well, or you can save till tomorrow and do your island thing, and because you're technically have won again. Oh well, no, hold on. You did not win last week. Collier won last week.
Yeah.
So Collier will go last.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Lucas, if you want to be in the middle of us or go tomorrow, that's your prerogative. What do you choose?
I will, to make it go faster tomorrow, I'll go today.
Okay.
I was about to say, that doesn't seem like he would be the winner then. I wouldn't be the winner. If I was the winner, then he would have to go before me. So,
okay.
I'm just joking.
Just joking.
Kind of.
I started that the chair company last night with Tim Robinson.
Oh yes, yeah.
The I think you should leave guy.
Yeah. The hot dog guy.
Wild.
Really?
The show is wild.
Who else is in it? There's somebody else in it, right?
No.
I swear somebody else is in it.
Jim Downey's in it, if you know who that is. But I watched the first couple. Amanda Peet, maybe?
Yeah, there's
What's
somebody
her name?
else. There's some Amanda Peet.
His wife was
okay.
in some things.
I know who Amanda Peet is.
She was in The Whole Nine Yards.
Yes.
One of my favorite movies. With Matthew Perry and Bruce Willis. All right. We're going to pick 11 games. The tiebreaker will be the score of Texas Tech UCF. And then the spread will ultimately be the tiebreaker, but we'll make you give a score. We'll start in the Big 12 with Arizona at Cincinnati. We'll go all straight up so we don't mess with Choice and what he's doing tomorrow. So straight up Arizona at Cincinnati. And I'm picking first. Yep. Forgot what I was doing. I will pick Cincinnati. Though I'm not insanely confident on that.
Nor am I.
I will take Cincinnati as well.
Now I'm really not confident. Well, Choice and Craig will have an opportunity to be on an island tomorrow because I will take the Bearcats as well.
The Bearcats, Cincinnati. Utah at Baylor. I will go ahead and take Utah.
I'll take Utah as well.
Yeah. Me 3.
TCU at BYU. You know what? I'm just going to stick with the favorites and go with BYU.
Let down.
It feels like such a spot.
BYU.
This is such a spot for TCU.
BYU.
I will take the Cougars as well. This is not good.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Clemson at Louisville. Louisville trying to we were doing the little thing that you could plug in all the Big 12 games and get the conference champion?
Yeah.
Me and Clint were doing this in the bullpen with the SEC and the ACC. There are some wild scenarios in the ACC. Wild. They all play each other across the finals, and there's 7 teams that can still be in the ACC championship game. It's pretty crazy. But Clemson-Louisville is a massive game for that because Louisville's still in the mix, and Clemson's a good enough team to beat any of these favorites on any given day. But I will take Louisville. You know what? Braum signed an extension, didn't he?
Think so.
This week.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to take the extension curse and take Clemson. Lucas?
Louisville needs a lot because that Cal loss really didn't bow well for them.
Yeah.
So I think
Friday night.
I think they have a good shot, so I'm going to take Louisville in this one.
2.5-point favorites. Collier?
I'll take Louisville.
OU For the first time ever, we're picking OU game versus Alabama. What's the line here? OU is a 6.5-point dog on the road. Nobody believes in Oklahoma. And frankly, neither do I this week. I'll take Alabama. Though I have been on OU Island and won before.
You have. Stop trying to talk us into it.
I'm just saying it's paid off.
I'm going to take Alabama.
I hate you.
You don't hate me.
I do.
No, you don't.
A little bit when it comes to this part of the pick'em. I just don't see how Oklahoma can win after talking about beating Alabama last year so much. So
is this circled on the calendar?
So yeah, 100% it's circled on the calendar. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and lose with OU.
Oh, okay.
I told you I don't like picking it because I'm just like you with all your 30 teams.
You can emotionally hedge. Texas, it's just like me. Texas at Georgia. I keep forgetting I'm picking first. This is another one where it's like very important, but for both teams, Texas could legitimately still play in the SEC championship game. Georgia could legitimately still play in the SEC championship game. Georgia has played 7 of their 8 SEC games. This is their last SEC game of the year. They play like Maine or somebody next week, and then Georgia Tech. So Georgia has to win this game. It's their final shot. Texas gets 2 more SEC games. What a weird scenario we're living in here.
Yeah.
But I will take, for the sake of Texas Tech, the Longhorns to win this game. And that is just dreaming on my end.
Dream no little dream.
Well, Texas is bringing the ice to Athens, wearing those all white.
They wear all white every game ever on the road. Why are they doing this?
What's wrong with being traditional and wearing the same uniforms?
No, I love it. But did you see their uniform reveal?
No.
It's like they're standing out in a snowfield. It's just their regular uniforms.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they got to make a video.
Why?
But the guy that's shooting that video is more than likely a friendship grad, so he's just getting some work.
Go ahead.
With that being said, I'm going to take Georgia.
Okay.
Can a team beat another team 3 times in a span of 13 months?
You know what they say?
What do they say?
It's hard to beat a team 3 times.
In 13 months.
Yeah. That is the saying.
That is the saying. It's a very specific saying, you know, all the qualifiers and everything. But I'll take the Bulldogs again. Okay. I did dislike you. We're going to have to be quick here, but not hurry.
Iowa at USC. I'll take USC.
You totally set this up for me to lose.
No.
USC.
Nope, I'm picking Iowa. I'm so mad today. We started this conversation earlier today, and it's built up just for this moment.
You started it. USF at Navy.
Kirby started it.
That's true. I'll take USF. Though Horvath is back.
I'll take Navy.
USF.
We'll do the NFL picks and the Texas Tech score on the other side.
Just make a tiny wheel for me already.
More after this.
Playing time is not required. This is the End of the Bench podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back. Finish these picks here. Juan has made his picks. He says Arizona, Utah, BYU, Louisville, Alabama, Georgia, Iowa, and Navy. That's from Juan. Who's your... I don't know. From Bobby Hot Dogs?
I don't know what he's referring to there.
Yeah. This on would I be a Dallas Cowboys fan if Jacob Rodriguez and David Bailey were both drafted by the Cowboys? I said yes. This texter says, Rob, you and me both. I'll be back to watching Dallas for the first time since Stafford faked the spike at the goal line back in like 2009. That was such a bad game. Was that 2009? I would have had that later, but it does feel like Stafford has been playing that long. Gerard Butler was also in Robin Hood. He was in Robin Hood with Russell Crowe.
They look alike.
Or with Taron Egerton. There's been a bunch of...
Or with
Robin
Kevin
Hoods.
Costner.
Yeah.
Or with Carrie Ells in Men in Tights.
Abe Lincoln. Steve Zahn is amazing. This from that texter too. Strange Wilderness was what I was trying to think of.
Isn't he in a movie like that's based like in Plainview or something like that? Some kind of Texas movie.
I still want to watch Chad Powers. He's in the Chad Powers
Happy
show.
Texas is the movie he's in.
Like the city of Happy?
Yeah. Happy, Texas.
Okay.
Steve Zahn's in that.
I did not know they made a movie about Happy Texas.
Yep.
Let's finish these picks. We'll go to the NFL. Chiefs at Broncos.
Do we have to?
I will take the Chiefs.
Broncos.
David Collier.
Broncos can't score any points, man.
They have been struggling offensively.
I will take the Chiefs.
Seahawks at Rams. I will take the Rams.
Seahawks.
Cooper Kupp revenge game. Give me the Rams.
Like that's backwards.
It is.
Lions at Eagles.
I'm right both ways.
Give me the Lions.
I'll take the Lions as well.
Okay, I thought we were doing a little bit there because the last like 5 picks have been opposite.
Opposite, I know. I really don't like that. I will go with Dan Campbell as well. Give me the Lions.
Oh, we're biting kneecaps, baby. All right, and the tiebreaker will be the score of the Texas Tech game. I already put it at 42-0. I'll just keep it there.
That's a good one.
Lucas?
42-14.
So that's a spread of 28. I've got a spread of 42.
Well, that's not going to help because mine's going to be 28 as well. Do I need to alter
No,
mine?
but if it's 28, but it's also like one team is dead on or something, that'll...
I'll just fix it a little bit. I'll go 38-7. That's not what I went with on the thing I actually submitted to Jamie for the Double T Sports Network.
Submitted it. If you want to call in for picks, you can tomorrow at 10:30. 806-771-0973. That's the Visual Edge IT hotline. You could also just call in whenever. You could ask Lucas for his favorite prop tonight. He would be happy to talk to you. He loves answering phones and talking on the phone. So those are the picks. Cincinnati, Utah, BYU, Clemson, Alabama, Texas, USC, USF. Those back-to-back were hard to do.
Yes.
Chiefs, Rams, Lions. That'll be the loser. Those happen to be my picks. Lucas will take the boys through the picks tomorrow. We'll have to tell Choice. That's all done for him, and he'll enjoy that, I think.
Is he part of the wheel?
Somebody will have to be tomorrow. We'll give Craig a reprieve. Craig said he couldn't sleep this weekend. He was thinking about the wheel so much.
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, if it's that hard for you, we don't have to put you on there again.
When I messaged with him, he basically was talking. I asked him if we could swap, and he's like, sure. And he brought up the tiny wheel. And being a loser. So,
yeah. He didn't even lose. I lost.
Well, it was predetermined.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pre the Monday night game.
So we will we'll be waiting for those. I'm sure that'll be entertaining with both of them not wanting to be on the tiny wheel. And I think we have is Resident Aggie going to pick with us tomorrow?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
Okay. So we'll We'll have him on the show tomorrow as well at 10:30.
It appears Bobby Hot Dog is bringing me lunch today on the Yates Flooring Center chat line.
Oh.
That's the way I read it anyway.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you in advance.
Yeah.
Mustard, please.
I haven't had that
I like mustard.
I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah. Spicy ketchup, too.
We did get some clarification on Shelley's dream as well, that I was not the villain. So that we'll just leave it there, but that's good. And Clint was not there. This texter, excited, just put my request in for Big 12 championship game tickets. So Texas Tech sent out to the Red Raider Club members early release, right?
Did they? I don't know.
Purchase some.
I'm not a Red Raider Club member.
Well, you're a media member, so I figured you might have seen it somewhere. Big 12 championship game tickets. There, you could buy a suite. Maybe this was third party, but like from SeatGeek or wherever, for 20 people, and it was around $20,000.
Is that what it was?
$1,000 per person
Yeah.
to be up in a suite at the Big 12 championship game.
Is that one of the up suites or the field level suites?
Oh, that's a good question. I do not know.
I've honestly never understood the field level suites because
Probably one of the up ones.
I mean, I guess if you just want to go and watch on your televisions or watch on the big screen, but
if you were buying football tickets at Jones AT&T Stadium, like if you're just going as a fan to watch Texas Tech or whoever, maybe it's OU, Arkansas, or OU in a playoff game, and they're at the Cotton Bowl.
okay.
Where would you want to sit? Money's not an option, or not a negative option.
As close to the 50-yard line as possible. Or not
50,
no. I mean,
front row 50?
No,
like
I meant
middle?
I think middle. Yeah. I'd like to be middle,
So like
yes.
first row of the concourse above or below. One of those.
I would like
around the 50.
Yeah, like yes. I would prefer nobody in front of me, but I want to be up higher so I can watch everything.
Okay, so front row,
Second level.
yeah, up past the concourse.
Yeah.
That's a nice spot there.
Yeah. I don't want to be on the field. Unless I'm on the field, I don't want to be at field level. Because I've like this past game, the guy on the cart stopping right on the 30-yard line.
Right.
You're like, oh, this was great.
Yeah.
Booger McFarland just sitting here doing play-by-play on the cart.
So the only time I went and had a seat, I've been to some standing room only games at the Cowboys, but we sat like front row behind the ADA seating, so it's basically front row, in the corner, like by the end zone.
Yeah.
And I don't normally buy tickets there. It was the cheapest option in that area. But it was awesome. It was a really good seat there. And you're pretty close, and you see some touchdowns down there. It's even more fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a corner. I actually like watching, like, at the USA, they put the media up high, and people groan about that they're not. I like those angled seats up that high.
At basketball, for sure. It's a different view.
Yeah.
It's almost similar to the TV view, actually.
Yeah, I don't mind that spot.
I also am not anti field end zone view. A lot of people don't like it, but I like watching the offensive and defensive lines.
Yeah, but what if they're all the way at the other end?
I've got pretty good peepers. More after this.
Playing time is not required. This is the End of the Bench podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back. 100.7 The Score. It's the end of the bench. Let's see. Is this Hannah Hidalgo of Notre Dame basketball?
What about her? With her 16
Had a
steals or
triple-double, which is not from those stats. Why does it say triple-double? That's a double-double.
No, that's a triple-double?
Where?
Oh, it does have it on there
It says
twice.
44 points, 16 steals, 9 boards.
16 steals.
16 steals breaks the D1 record since steals started being fully tracked in the 1987-88 season.
Fouls against.
Yeah.
Chuck Hines triple-double.
44 points breaks Notre Dame's scoring record. The previous record was 41. She scored 18 straight Notre Dame points in the first half and 12 straight points for either team in the second quarter. She had a 12-0 run by herself. 1 rebound shy of a triple-double is what it says. 44 points would have been the most points in a triple-double in Division I history. She has 302 career steals in 70 games. Joining Skylar Diggins, Ivy, and Washington as Notre Dame players to reach 300 career steals. That's a pretty good game. 44, 9, and 16.
Yeah. 16 steals is what's
16
ridiculous.
steals is insane. So that was from the Notre Dame game last night.
Audie Cooks had a good game last night as well.
43? She scored?
Something along those lines, yeah.
Her footwork is so intentional.
You mean slow?
Yes. But it always works. It's like, I always thought that Darian Williams looked really slow, but his feet were always in the exact right place, and he got around anyone he ever wanted to get around. Audie Crook's a little bit the same. But she, will hit a hook shot in slow motion, and it's just, automatic. It was automatic last night for sure. Benchwarmers. The NCAA decides to allow a type of ump cam on football helmets next year. If you decide to watch the camera, it goes straight to that student's NIL. There's no audio. But would you pay per game or subscription to watch David Bailey sack the quarterback, J-Rod make a one-hand pick, Shifty Dickey run an 84-yard rushing touchdown? Is it a good idea or not? I don't know that I would subscribe to a certain player's camera. I think that would be awesome to have a highlight tape or something in that way. You see all the youth football players and the under 37 players that are playing adult professional football.
Under 37.
That put their little GoPros in the face mask. And those videos are actually pretty awesome. I would love to see Jacob Rodriguez's point of view and his processing in doing that. But that would be more NFL Films mics up players, or I would assume a College Game Day might do a mic'd up segment or something. Certainly Texas Tech does it. That would be more like a mic'd up feature than something I would pay for.
Yeah, I don't think I would pay for it.
But it would be awesome to see.
It would be great to watch, but I'm just not. I don't know if I would like to watch an entire game from that view.
And yes, doubling down, the game on Saturday is technically a blackout. But I don't. It's not like a blackout. They've asked you to wear black. That seems like if you're wearing a light jacket, you could just put on a light black jacket. But it's going to be 85 apparently on Saturday. So I don't think you'll be wearing a jacket. This texter says, I hope Kansas, other than basketball, is back on bottom with Baylor 2 next to Houston. So I asked you before the break, David Collier, top 3 programs, bottom 3 programs. Let's just go football only. So I think with the athletic departments, it gets a little too in the weeds.
Yeah.
Because then you're well, Utah's a good football program, but they stink at everything else. I don't think they'd be top 3 athletic department, but certainly maybe in the football programs. But the coaching questions with Utah are certainly there. Is Whittingham just like joking about retiring last year and now he's just back? Or is this his final year and he just wanted to end on a good note?
I think he just wanted to end on a good note.
So what would you have as the top 3 and bottom 3 football programs 5 years from now?
I'm going to go with the bottom 3 first because I think we know who my number 1 is. I think, man, unless they get the right coach and somebody willing to play along, T-Boone Pickens money is not there right now. I think Oklahoma State, and I'm glad you just shifted it to football because there's potential in basketball, and I know baseball's not a moneymaker, but they've got other programs that are obviously
softball
good.
too.
Softball,
And women's
golf,
basketball, golf.
But that's
Cross country.
yes, they're really good at cross country as well. But unless they get the right coach in there and are going to spend money, which they haven't been doing, Oklahoma State, I fear, is in some trouble there.
Yeah.
I do not envision Deion Sanders being at Colorado in the near future, and I never thought Colorado should have been welcomed back to the conference in the first place, and the only reason he was because of Deion Sanders, and because of that, I think they will be in the bottom 3 as well. And I don't know if Scott Frost can have the magic he did the first time around. Just listening to him and talking about money and whatnot, I don't think they have the money to make it happen. So those are my bottom 3. Colorado probably gets the right coach and they could change things, but I hold grudges. The top 3, Texas Tech, BYU, and the third one is where it gets difficult for me. I want to say Utah just because they have, if you look at all of these football teams, they've been one of the more successful ones.
Consistently.
Yeah. So it's hard not to put them in the top 3.
All right, say no Utah, who would it be?
That's where it becomes an issue because I don't believe a lot of these teams. I don't know that Arizona State is somebody that's going to spend the money to do that. And you look at the rest of them, I guess TCU could.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in them either. It's hard. And I believe in Houston, but they clearly don't spend the money. And I don't know.
Or have the fan support.
I believe in Willie Fritz more than I believe in Houston.
Right. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I think it's a big drop-off from 1 and 2. You could argue half of those teams might be able to do it, but TCU because of money. You would think Baylor would be able to do it potentially because of money.
Is Magnolia? What's his name? Chip.
Yeah.
Is Chip Gaines?
Yeah.
Is he wealthy enough to get a bunch of his friends together and say, enough is enough? We're not doing this Dave Aranda thing. We're gonna hire a personable coach to get this fan base back involved.
Remodel the football program, if you will.
Slap some shiplap up in those end zones and do it that way.
I wouldn't think so. I might be wrong though. I mean, they.
Oh no! Hold on, Lucas. Wait, give me your 3 top and bottom.
My bottom, I agree with David on Colorado and Oklahoma State. Another one, maybe Kansas, is kind of right on that line.
Kansas is back in my bottom 3.
Yeah, they probably would be.
And then
I'm concerned with Rich Rod too.
I hate to say that too. Just me being me.
Yeah.
And then top 2 are, I'm 100% agreed on what David was saying, Tech and BYU, and then it's just kind of like there's 2 or 3 other teams that are right there.
I'm fairly confident it's Utah number 3. I don't have as much transgressions there.
I don't like my Rams picking as much now.
The Steelers had the worst alternate jersey in the history of alternate jerseys earlier this year. The Rams have passed them. This all-black Rams jersey with a blue shoulder, bad. Bottom line up next.
This has been the End of the Bench podcast from 100.7 The Score. Go to 107thescore.com for more from the Double T Sports Network.